At this point, some of you may be wondering, okay, Mr. Bechtel, your plan is to have us watch YouTube videos to get the notes while also completing the notes using our school laptops. How are we supposed to watch the YouTube video and take the notes at the same time? You've only got one screen. Well, there are some solutions. One is maybe you do have a second screen, like another computer or a cell phone that you can use. You could play the YouTube video on that second screen on a tablet or a cell phone, and then use your school laptop's touchscreen and complete the notes that way. So that's one option. Not everyone has that option available to them. There is another option. Uh, Suppose you've only got the one screen. Well, you can take the Microsoft Word window and you can take your Google Chrome window and you can shrink both of them and adjust them to fit your needs. This button in the top right, in the middle, has two boxes. When you click that, it is going to take your window out of full screen. Now you can adjust the size of this window. If you grab the top, you can just adjust the size vertically. If you grab the side, you can adjust the size horizontally. You can do this on all four sides. You can also grab the four corners and adjust both at the same time. I prefer to have things match up on the two sides of my screen, left and right. So if you bring the top of the window to the top of your screen, it's going to lock that in there. And now it should just slide across nicely. You can remove it from the top, but by moving it to the top, typically Windows knows that you want to lock it in there. I'm going to adjust this horizontally so that I can just see the window, or just see the YouTube video. I don't think you can full screen it. You could also use the mini player. Oh, you probably don't want to use the mini player. But you can use that size there, and now you can see the YouTube video. If we do the same thing with the drawing document I've been working with, you can click that button in the middle there at the top right. Brings it out of full screen. We can adjust the size here. This does come with one issue. It does make the drawing tools smaller. So your draw with touch button is now smaller. The eraser tool is now smaller. Those buttons are still there. You just got to look for them. Same thing with the pins. They've condensed it. They've brought it down into one button here. When you click that button, then you can select from your pins. Again, I recommend adding custom pins with different colors so you have your options there. Now we can play that YouTube video. I've got muted in the background there, and you can see that this, I'll continue to give you instruction while you can use these buttons over here. You can still use your left hand to draw with touch. You can pick your pens, and you can start drawing while that's going. You can always pause the YouTube video if you need time to write things down, but this gives you the option to have both of those on your screen at once. If you don't like this setup, you can also stack these horizontally with one on top and one on bottom. So if you grab the sides, you stretch it to both sides there. Windows should know that you're trying to do this if you get it set up. Now, I don't think this works as well because you've got this bar here that does get in the way of watching that YouTube video. And you've got a smaller space to draw with there, but it is an option to do this vertically, although I think the other method I showed you probably works better. I guess you could cover up that bar there, and you've just got this window playing at the bottom, or just got this video playing at the bottom. Not the way I recommend it, but I just want to show you that that is an option as well. If you have any questions or if you do get stuck, please let me know. I'll walk you through that process. You can always join me on Zoom, and we can share screens. Thank you.